What's up, guys? It's Cerberus here coming to you live with another Tasty Talk, a special edition Tasty Talk from the studio. I didn't know where I was coming from, but we're from the studio. Um, a few things that we want to discuss with you. First off, my co host over here is Sabretooth Chimp. Always
Hello,
giving
guys.
always giving the deuces, man. He's happy to be here, always. But
Always.
want to go over a few things with you guys. Thank you so much once again. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Enjoyed that time with your family, your friends, anyone that is close to you. Hopefully, you had a good time with them today. And hopefully, you got the day off work. If you had to work today, I'm sorry. So, um, I didn't, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. How about you, Jim?
Way to rub it in everyone's
I
face. I
know,
didn't have
right?
to.
I mean,
I didn't have to work either, but to those of you who did have to work, I hope you got to spend some time with your family, and I hope you got to eat some good food and stuff, and maybe watch a little football. And, so, I hope it was a good Thanksgiving to everyone, and that the RNG was on your side.
yeah. Hopefully, RN Jesus was in your corner to this today. So that hopefully that worked out. A few things that we want to go over. Um, First off, that noise behind Champ right then, that was extraordinary. I loved it.
It's the first lady trying to break in, but I think she was like, "Oh, okay, he's live." So.
All right, so First Lady's always welcome to the show, man. You know that. So um, one thing that we did want to discuss, and one of our main reasons for doing this video, this special edition Tasty Talk, is to send out a thank you to the guys over at Hero Power. We really enjoyed doing that show last night, and um, those guys they're awesome.
Yes, they were. They were.
I mean, extremely welcoming. We had a good time with these guys. We laughed and we cut up. We had a good time. Um, it's just it's very awesome to have that type of support in the community, and I deeply it makes me feel good. It makes
Yeah,
me
I
feel
enjoyed
good.
it. Good conversation and good guys. So they welcomed us back, and they're always welcome on our show. So anytime that they want to come on, if they want to shoot us an email, shoot us a message, and let us know. All three of them are more than welcome to come on the Tasty Talk and join in on our charade parade over here.
Yeah, the charade parade. We love it. And Avantis, I know you'll see that and Zeratio. I hope I pronounced that right. And it starts, I can't. I know his name. I see it, and I can't pronounce it.
Vereska? Is that
Uh,
his name?
uh,
Veraska?
I
Something
think
like that.
we're brutalizing it. I mean, it's terrible.
I know I'm close. I just
Yeah,
can't
it's
remember it.
close. I mean, it's first time we met the guy, and he was awesome. But
Right, they were all awesome.
Yeah,
Granted, so.
extraordinary people. Exquisite discussion.
And if you haven't caught the episode, check it out because Anyfin went 2-1, and I'm super excited about it because
Yeah,
Anyfin's my favorite list. So.
yeah. RNG was on the side. The pilot had nothing to do with that, guys. The pilot had nothing to do with that. It was RNG all the way. No, no. Champ went 2-1 with his Anyfin Paladin deck, and um, some good games, some really good games, good discussion, and things like that. So, once again, thank you so much to the guys over at Hero Power. We really appreciate being on your show, and it was awesome. That's all we can say. It's very cool. Second off, actually third, um, just to let you guys know that we did in fact start a Twitch channel. So we do have a Twitch channel coming up that is actually available now that you can go and follow and um, subscribe should you wish. And all these funds and things like that, and we're going to tie that in as well. The funds that go toward the subscriptions um, anything that you donate to us is going to go directly back into the community. We both work full-time jobs. We don't do this as a career. So um, we really want to give back to the Hearthstone community. This is something that we both discussed and we want to do. We want to put out a competitive nature. We want to do these in tournaments, whether it be in giveaways, things like that. We want to give back to you guys, the fans and the subscribers and things like that, so that you know that you are appreciated. So this is another thing that is very important to us, is getting you guys engaged in this, and also just giving back to the community.
Right. Just going back to it though, the Twitch that we created is now like a page Twitch. It's the Tasteful Charades Twitch. Or before you would find me at Sabretooth Chimper, you would find him at like I believe it was Rowdy back then. I mean, may not have changed his name back to Cerberus, but like you would find us at different Twitch pages. But now you can find us at one Twitch page, and it's going to be the Tasteful Charades Twitch page. And if you've subscribed to me at Sabretooth Chimp, you can go over and subscribe now to the Tasteful Charades. And that's where I'll be primarily streaming from when it comes to Hearthstone content. I'll be primarily streaming on there, rather than on my Sabretooth Chimp page, where I might be streaming something else like, Heroes of the Storm or any other games that I play. But when it comes to Hearthstone content, I'm going to leave it strictly on the Tasteful Charades page now. So a little bit of a change over there, whereas instead of it being us both having our separate Twitches that you could follow, and now it's just going to all be in one place. So
Yeah, and the way we've actually coordinated that, and we're actually going to be releasing a schedule here sometime very soon of where we're actually going to be streaming at. So if you like one streamer over the other, or you just want to follow a particular site, you're going to have that particular luxury to see who's going to be streaming and when they're going to be streaming. Naturally, guys, it's going to be a little bit later at night, just for the simple fact that we both work second shift and third shift jobs. So, and that's something we're going to try to correct, and try to get more videos available to you when you're wanting to watch those. So we're going to do a little bit of research, and we're going to see when we can get those videos out to you. That way you can enjoy those the way we want you to. So
and if you can't catch us live, just watch the VOD. I mean, we're awesome, so we'll give you a good time even if it's not live.
Right. And the only thing you may miss out on is if we're commenting or discussing stuff with somebody in stream or in the chat. So but you'll pick up on that. And but yeah, we're going to go ahead and snowball into the tournament. The tournament that we have coming up on the 7th of December, we've got an overwhelming response from the community, and we really appreciate that, guys. That's something that we kind of worried about with the first tournament. The first tournament was a success, a great success. Congratulations.
I don't think either one of us expected the kind of feedback that we got from everybody.
No, and it being our first event, and everybody a little bit skeptical of what's going on, and that's something that we both understood, and we discussed, and we knew that it may not be a hit, and there may be some hiccups along the way, but you guys really came through with the second tournament. You this is what I want to do, and the response that we got out of it, it was unbelievable. We've already filled the tournament. The first 8 people that actually replied, shared the post, subscribed to our YouTube channel, and sent us a message.
Right, and the way I want to clarify what happened was, if in that order, you had to do those things to qualify, but to lock in your spot, again, if you did contact me through message, I did say to lock in your spot. And when we do these first come first serve tournaments, to lock in your spot, you need to send us your battle.net gamer tag so we know you're serious. A lot of times in the first tournament, what we found is that people would say they were serious, they were going to do it, but then they never send us their battle.net gamer tag, so we had to just move on because we couldn't either A, they wouldn't contact us back, or B, it just kind of seemed like they wanted to hold a spot and maybe flirt with the idea of playing in it and then not actually playing in the tournament when it came time. So I told everyone to lock in your spot, send us your battle.net gamer tag. So that was also kind of a qualifying little piece that you had to do. And the 8 people who were able to do that first were Mind Sculptor, who's returning from the first, Carrie, who's returning from the first, and Maxbox are 3 returning from the first tournament. We have 5 newcomers, being Noel, Insane, Painted Death, Crazy Eights, and Dibs. So we're excited for them to be playing on that on the 7th.
Absolutely, and don't think that just because the tournament's filled that you don't have a shot. Hey, we had to go to reserves last time. We had to go to some reserve players, and the last time just because a player wasn't able to show. So if you really want in on this tournament and you think, well, man, they've already filled the tournament, don't even worry about that. Put your name on the reserve. Put your name on reserve. That way we know that you're ready to go and you're able to stand in. We'll contact you with all the tournament information just as soon as that is available to us and the everybody else, and we'll let you know. Say, hey, we're getting ready to go live. Hey, this next match is starting up. Um, be ready. So just in case we do call on you, that you're ready to go. So
Well, we understand things happen, and we're all human, and sometimes things get in the way of fun, and we're not able to just play in a tournament when we want to play in a tournament. So if something is to come up with one of these players, especially from now to the 7th, if you are on the reserve list and you've contacted me, go ahead and send me your deck list still. Like, go ahead and send them to me, and that way I can have them just in case you are, in a position where we need you to play. That way I can also release some of the reserve list too, and it's good conversation as well. So if you're out there and you're on the reserve list and you talk to me, just go ahead and send those into the page.
and as a reserve, this is what we done last time. We're going to have to discuss this a little bit more in depth. But as a reserve player, you typically have first dibs on the next tournament. So, um, and with that, the overwhelming response that we've got, we're going to see if we can actually do that for this one. Not saying that it's not a possibility, but we're going to look into that, and hopefully we can get you guys in on the next tournament. Being in a reserve, knowing that you're putting yourself out there for that particular night, you're saving the date, so to speak, and you're anticipating your chance at the tournament. And if your name doesn't get called, hopefully we can pay you back and put you in on the next one. So, but that's something we'll discuss and we'll communicate further to you via PM or whatever through Facebook. So that's going to be communicated to you, so you know what's going on. Um,
I want to give a shout out to Human, who was our last champion. When we posted the tournament, I don't know if he saw it soon enough to maybe try to enter it or see if he could qualify for this tournament. He sent a message. It was a public message, and he said, "I'm going to show up and Shao Kahn everyone at the end of the tournament." So it's good to see that our first champion's keeping up with us. Thanks for that.
yeah, yeah, special and congratulations once again. Um, we're going to be doing. I'm going to be working on a little bit of a side project that Champ doesn't even know about, and it's something that I've been wanting to do as far as for our champions. And you'll be communicated that just as soon as I get that going. And Champ, I will actually go over with you here in just a few moments. So, um, yeah, it's kind of, you know, but I've been thinking about doing something, and I've finally got what I want to do. So, but you guys will be communicated that just as soon as we get it. And but yeah, really excited for the tournament. The 7th is going to be a great day. Um, and just stay tuned to the page, guys. And we typically communicate through Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, we're going to be doing something along the same lines through Twitter here soon, I'm assuming. And as far as our EU crowd, our EU servers, we really appreciate the feedback that we've got from you guys, and that's awesome. And we were looking at it last night, or the night before last rather, and seeing where most of our viewership comes from. And we've had a lot of viewership from London, England, Singapore, yeah, different areas of the world. And this is awesome. We didn't feel like we would have this kind of outreach, but
Right.
we're getting there. We're crossing the pond, man, and it feels good.
Hey, I welcome everyone. So it's awesome to see that you guys enjoy us just as much as anyone else. And I know that it kind of seems like we're being a little neglectful with these first two tournaments being on the NA server, but for production purposes and the fact that we weren't really set up for an EU tournament, we're going to hold off till the first of the year. But like I said in a message that I posted on our Tasteful Charades Facebook page, we're going to be giving you guys a tournament as soon as we get like some of the kinks worked out for an EU tournament, because we're not really prepared for that yet. We don't have EU accounts. We also didn't really expect for an EU tournament to happen. So we're going to have to kind of make sure that all the players that have said that they wanted to play in these NA tournaments still want to play. And so far, it's been good, but it's been really overwhelming. Like I in a good way. Like I just didn't expect for players to like I had to clarify that it was an NA tournament because they were like, oh, well, I play on the EU server, and I'm like, they're like, oh, I live in Singapore, and I'm like, oh, well, okay, we're gonna get you a tournament, I promise, but just not this one. But
Yeah.
thank you again for that's awesome. So it's really cool.
I can't remember the guy's actual gamer tag, but I know his first name is Flip. He's actually wanted to participate in both of these,
Yeah,
and we he keeps checking in with us. He follows us consistently, and that's something that we really appreciate. And I guess this is our Thanksgiving, what we're thankful for. But I mean, that's this is what we're thankful for, guys. We're thankful for you guys, and um, but yeah, we will be getting that EU tournament started. We'll let you know as soon as that gets taking place. It'll probably be after the first of the year. Um, but that will be something that we're wanting to get started. So that being said, we'll let you know just as soon as that happens, and we are looking forward to that um, profoundly. Actually, I mean, we both talked about it, and we our minds were both blown. So it looks like something that we're going to be really excited to do. Um, Next topic. You want to go ahead and start us off with the next topic?
all right. So where we're doing these tournaments right now, everything is pretty much funded by us out of pocket. We just we want to create an environment again that everyone can come and play either casually or competitively, and but we want to give you the tournament environment that you can't really get unless you go to like an HCT event or some other event where you may have to pay, and that's fine. And granted, those are all good, but maybe you want to do it from the comfort of your home, and maybe you want to do this, and it doesn't have to be such an invitational. You don't have to jump through hoops to qualify. Well, for us to be able to do better and bigger tournaments, we need a little bit more help than just us being able to fund it. So me and Cerberus both decided that we were going to start a Patreon, and through that, you're able to donate. Like I think it's $1 a month or maybe $3 a month, and you get specific perks depending on how much money that you provide a month to our Patreon. And with that help, we're able to put on bigger tournaments for our players. And I think that it's going to be more enjoyable for the community instead of just having like free to enter tournaments. I think those are good, and we're still going to have those. Those will still be around. Those aren't going to just vanish because we're going to be able to do bigger tournaments if our Patreon takes off. And if our Patreon takes off, we'll be able to do both those tournaments, the free to enter tournaments, and also some tournaments where we can give a bigger prize. And say instead of like $20 Blizzard gift card, we're able to give away, much more than that. And that's what we want to do. Is we want to be able to have a bigger and better tournament scene, and also be able to maybe bring some people in. We were looking at bringing some more well-established streamers and some more well-established players onto our Tasty Talks, and that would be very interactive for the community. To be able to see, us talking with maybe some of the bigger streamers, so that way you guys can get an idea of the way they play, and if you guys like listening to us and you don't want to have to follow them, throughout other podcasts, you guys can just listen to us, and maybe we can bring that to you. And with the Patreon, we'll be able to get help for that. And so as we started the Patreon, Cerberus can give you more details on like where to find it at, because again, I'm not really the production guy. So
as far as the Patreon account, what you can do, you could actually go to patreon.com/Tasteful Charades. And what this is going to do is going to take you to our page. Let me see if I can get that page pulled up for you guys right now, and that way that you can actually see that. But what it does is you can actually decide whether you want to be a patron. If you want to be a patron, then what you can do, you can actually um, let's see here. You can actually decide to pledge $1, $3, or $5 a month. And just to reiterate, guys, you don't have to pledge anything. This is not something that you
right,
have to do. Um, This is something that will help make your experience better with us here at Tasteful Charades. This is going to help us create more content. It's going to help us create better content, and it's going to help us bring you more prizes, more as far
More
as
opportunities.
more opportunities to get better prizes. Um, and like I said, guys, we're not trying to make $1 million off this thing. We're not trying to. Don't get me wrong. I would not turn it down, but we would definitely put that back into the community, and it's something that we really want to do is give back to you guys. So um, none of this money is going to be padding our own pockets. This is all going to be something that goes
Right.
back to you
We're
guys.
we're fully nonprofit. We don't
Yeah,
want to make
absolutely.
anything off of this page. This is something that we decided to do just to have a good time, one, and two, to make a strong community in the Hearthstone scene. And that's what we wanted. We want players who don't necessarily have, tier one deck list to know that we're going to have a popper tournament where you can bring your commons and uncommons and sit down at a tournament and have fun. And it's not going to be about, okay, well, I don't have Tyrion Fordring. My Anyfin Paladin list is going to be a slightly weaker Anyfin Paladin list. You don't have to worry about that. We're going to do things like that. That was our goal when we started this, is to make everyone included. And I know the first two tournaments haven't seen that way because it's just been an 8-man single elimination. But these first two are kind of trial runs. We're still trying to fill out exactly how we need to get our production set up and exactly how we need to get everything set up for our tournament. But with this, it helps because then we're able to give away bigger, better prizes, and we're able to bring you more content. We're able to bring you more and more opportunities for those content. So,
Absolutely, and I've got the page pulled up right here, right now, and as you can see, it's www.patreon.com/tasteful charades. And once you go, you'll see a picture of Ragnaros. He's our cover photo, and you'll see our logo here on the side. And on the right hand side here, it says "Become a Patron." Once you click "Become a Patron," oh, you get a browser crash. So that's what happens. My browser just crashed for some reason. Okay, and you get to choose from this point. You get to choose to be a um, $1 or a different amount, $3 or $5. And with each one of these, you have the different opportunities. $1 is yes that you would like to be a patron, and you're going to still get all the perks from being a patron. For the most part, you'll have access to different content that we're going to create just for you guys. Um, and that being said, we'll be distributing different content than what we're going to be posting here on YouTube and things like that. You'll have access to different things. So, um,
you get to see us on a personal level.
right,
Get real
and
personal with Sabretooth Channel.
right, and this is as far as $3 per month, then you'll get a live chat with all of the $3 patrons, and as what we're going to be doing, we're going to be meeting with you guys. And $5 is you get to say. If you got a question, you'll be the one of the few that can answer through polls, plus all previous rewards, so that you'll get that $3 perk as well, and you'll get the content that we put on through Patreon. So, our
And
Patreon.
here's something. Here's something I'm going to throw out as well. Um, for the first 16 people who become a patron, they will automatically be qualified for a $40 giveaway that we will do live on air on the Tasteful Charades Facebook page. So for the first 16 people, no matter if you're a $1 pledger or $3 pledger or whatever you want to be, even if you come on and you're a patron, you're automatically qualified. The first 16 people will be qualified for a $40 Blizzard gift card giveaway. Now, it won't be like $40, just here's $40, it'll be a
Right.
Blizzard gift card. But $40 in Blizzard gift cards, that's a lot of packs coming up. So for the
That's a
first 16
steady
people,
month of packs. So
right, so for the first 16 people who pledge, you will be entered for a $40 Blizzard gift card giveaway. So,
yep, and that would be great. I'm excited. That's the first I heard about that, and I like it. I like it a lot. I like your thoughts. I mean,
so
more than just a hat rack, dude.
hey man, I do what I can.
So, but yeah, we get on here and have fun, guys, and this is what we love to do, and This is something I've wanted to do for a while, and I know it's been something he's been wanting to do for a while. And this is our way to give back to you guys. Um,
And this being like a community thing, we're going to do more things like that. Like the more people that we have become a patron, the more able we are to have giveaways and things like that. So that's what we're doing this to encourage you guys to come out and be a part of the Tasteful Charades community, and that's our goal.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely, and we really appreciate you guys. So that being said, you got anything else to add?
um, no, I'm pretty excited to see everyone. Come follow me on Twitch tonight at about 9:45. I'm gonna start playing some Dragon Warrior, and we're gonna have a good time with it.
And I myself, I'm going to be back here on YouTube, this particular channel. We're going to be doing some streaming of some freeze mage, some shaman, ladder grinding, maybe do an arena run, maybe. Um, who knows what the night holds? So we're going to really do some hardcore streaming tonight, and hopefully you guys get on here and look. I look to start around 9:30, 9:45, right around the same time. So we're going to go our separate ways. We're going to do our streams, and like I said, guys, this dudes, like I said, dudes, we're going to be coming up with a schedule here soon, and as soon as we get that schedule posted, then you'll know where to find us at. So, um, hopefully, you guys didn't eat too much today, like I did.
Going to bed early.
No, no, I'm streaming, bro. That
Right.
turkey doesn't put me to sleep, dude.
I took my nap. I'm good to go.
Yeah, I snoozed a little bit in the recliner earlier, so the guys on Facebook seen that. So, once again, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate everything that you guys do for us, and we'll see you next time. Stay
Peace.
tasty.